What's the connection between the United States space program and a group of rural Grenadian women involved in agribusiness? According to the head of lab services at the Grenada Bureau of Standards, it was the U.S. space agency NASA that came up with the HACCP system. But what began over half a century ago as a method of keeping a few Star Trekkers from getting sick has become the food safety standard across the globe.
HACCP is a system that is mandatory if you're exporting into the US, for example, or you're going into the European Union. In Grenada, it's not a mandatory system as yet, but market forces and not regulation is making it mandatory. In that, for example, you might be selling to a particular company and that company might have a HACCP system in place or be implementing one, and they might ask that you as a supplier basically have a HACCP system.
HACCP, Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points, has become the key to market access in countries around the world and even to business within countries.
For example, Goddard Catering on the airport, they have a HACCP system in place. So if you want to supply Goddard with products, they will ask you to have a HACCP system or do some form of good manufacturing practices in your business.
So now, introduce MAREP, the Market Access and Rural Enterprise Development Program. They've engaged the Grenada Bureau of Standards to get two St. Patrick women's organizations HACCP ready. A 5-day training workshop began Monday for the River Sally Women's Organization and the Mount Craven Mount Rodney Women's Group.
A couple months ago, these two groups would have received funding from our Rural Investment Fund, our grant funding, and this is to facilitate or to assist them in increasing production or even enabling the groups to function appropriately or at a better standard.
HACCP ensures food safety and it also ensures effective and efficient management of your process, hereby saving you time, money in your production process. So the Grenada Bureau of Standards is very happy in working with MAREP in facilitating this 5-day workshop, and we hope that this workshop will be of great benefit to you all.
It's entirely new territory for the participants, but they're beginning to see the need for such training.
It would help, when you're at home, because you could actually use the plan at home doing, when you're doing your stuff.
Can you see any ways that it will benefit you and what to do?
In a lot of ways, because I could use it by, to improve myself.
I'm here to learn a little bit more and to be a little bit more professional about our whole process.
By the end of the week, Friday, if you were involved in poultry, for example, and poultry was one of the topics that we would have covered, you would come out with a HACCP system in theory, which you would then just have to change a couple of things and you could apply it directly to your business.